My friends, well, we saw the fight, and Mayweather won by a TKO, and it went like the experts, the analysts predicted that he was going to run out of gas. He was controlling the fight. McGregor was controlling the fight from the beginning with his reach and stuff like that, and Mayweather took him apart with basically his conditioning and his skill, his boxing skill. One thing that I think made a big difference. First of all, people underestimate the conditioning that boxers have. Boxers have superb conditioning regimens, and it's a different regimen than the one you have in MMA. Different exercises, different strengths as far as what you focus on, and you saw it happen. Now, do I think if McGregor had prepared in a more thorough way as far as conditioning goes for boxing specifically, if he had performed better? I think so. I think he made a mistake. His mistake was in coming in heavy. This guy was fighting at 145. He came into this match at like 170 or something like that. And I know what the reasoning was behind that was to be able to bully Mayweather as far as with his weight and lean on him and all this stuff. But he should have come in at a lower weight, much lower weight, so he could have more stamina. Because remember, the heavier you come in, the more weight you're carrying. Now, that might not sound like a lot of weight, 20 pounds. But 20 pounds or 22 pounds over, when you're exerting yourself and with one of the best boxers out there, it becomes a lot of weight. If you don't believe me, just put a 20-pound or 22-pound vest on and start boxing with somebody, and you'll see how heavy that shit gets. So he made a mistake in his calculations and what weight to come in, and he did connect. He did land a nasty body shot that had Mayweather in trouble. That was not a low blow. That was a body shot. And now, as far as how he did against an elite boxer, I think he did great for the first 6 rounds, and he ran out of gas like everybody said he would. But the big mistake he made was coming in with all that weight on. It might have been a different story if he came in, say, at 150 the day of the fight, and I think it would have. I think the result was different because he was gassed. You could tell him that he was done by the 7th round. It was downhill, and it's a lesson. And also, I mean, I'm a big boxing fan and a purist when it comes to the boxing, the sport. I prefer boxing to MMA as far as watching it, because I'm. Since I was a little kid, we've been putting the gloves on, and you can appreciate a lot how technical and how many skills it takes to perform at that level, and the amount of conditioning that you need to be a top boxer. And Mayweather, as always, he's always in great condition. He's a gym rat, and he showed the world why he's He's been an elite boxer for so long. But, you know, I think all things considered, McGregor exposed a bunch of vulnerabilities that Mayweather has, and he's always had those vulnerabilities. I've always said it. I've said it, and I said that I thought McGregor was going to win, and you know, he had that the edge on the way he fights long, and the weird angles he uses, and that uppercut. You know, a few times he got him in trouble. You know, he touched him with the uppercut. So I don't think Mayweather's going to fight again. I think he's done. I don't think there's anybody out there that's going to, you know, make him step back up in the ring. He's make plenty of money unless he pisses it all away gambling, or in his lifestyle, which he spends way too much money. But you know, he's got other sources of income, like his, you know, he's got his stable of boxers. He's a promoter and stuff like that. So, and he's transitioned well into that. I hope he can enjoy his money, and so I hope McGregor can enjoy his money too. But you know, the question was whether an MMA fighter can get in the ring with a professional boxer at an elite level, and the question was answered, yes. But you have to be in superb conditioning, in boxing conditioning. A lot of people, you know, question, oh, they have to be in better shape to fight in the, you know, in MMA. We saw that's not the case. You know, the boxing, as far as I'm concerned, boxing conditioning is superior when it comes to the cardio and stuff for boxing. Okay, now Mayweather, people say, oh no, let's put Mayweather in the octagon. Don't be ridiculous. Mayweather has no skills on the ground. He would get destroyed. You know, that's not even a fair contest. You know, it's not the same. He's not a grappler. He's not a wrestler. You know, at 40 years of age, you don't just step into a gym, you know, and say, hey, let's teach me a few things and stuff. He'll get his ass kicked in a MMA match. You know, it's not even a fair contest. So I think people are delusional if they think that Mayweather's going to be stupid enough to step in there and try to, you know, go into an MMA match, unless there's a bunch of money. But I don't think it will happen. But it was an entertaining fight, and you know, I hope people learn from this and have a lot more respect for boxing. That people say boxing, it's not as easy as people think. It's got a lot of tricks to it. So, a good night.